For more than 4 decades, Gordon Lightfoot has continuously served on the board of at least one, and usually more, cooperatives and credit unions. A lifelong co-op consumer and member, Gord joined the delegate structure of the Saskatchewan Wheat Pool in 1977. A few years later, he was elected to the board of Western Credit Union. During this time, the credit union was facing difficulty, and Gord reflects on that experience.
When I was first involved, the credit union sort of went in the ditch. We were in recovery mode for a number of years. In Swiftcurrent, we had 2 credit unions. They weren't just people that worked at the credit union, they were friends. You get into a situation like we were in where there's layoffs happening and you saw them not having a job to go to the next day. I decided at the time if I was going to stay involved, it was something that nobody else should have to go through again.
Gord was a member of the board of Western Credit Union when it merged with Pioneer Credit Union to form Southwest Credit Union. Seeing the benefits of scale, Gord continued to advocate for other mutually beneficial partnerships. In 2007, Gord led the merger between Southwest and BCU Financial, creating Innovation Credit Union. For Gord, it is incredibly important that the board recognizes their role as stewards of the organization, always acting in the members' best interest.
My decision making is what is good for the credit union has to be good for the member. And if it's good for the member, it's probably going to be good for the credit union.
Around the board table, Gord could be relied upon to tactfully remind other directors of the credit union's cooperative roots. He is respected as an innovative and future-focused leader who measured all decisions against the co-op principles. For Gord, there is one key characteristic of a strong board.
If you go by the book, it's all standard. And there's nothing standard about any of it. I've been fortunate to serve on a number of boards that I considered excellent. The number one thing that you want on a board is people that are not afraid to ask questions. People always say there's no such thing as a dumb question. Being able to make a judgment on whether the answer you're getting is a reasonable answer, that's the key thing with the board. If you have a board that are able to separate the wheat from the chaff and are able to decide, that answer that management is giving us, that makes sense. Or the other side of it is maybe we need to push management a little bit further and see what their thinking really is on this. You don't ever want to get into micromanaging, but you have to have enough knowledge of how the organization is running to make an assessment of how the organization is really working.
Whether he was chair of a provincial co-op or a national credit union association, Gord built strong working relationships with the management team. He clearly understood the line between governance and operations and respected the oversight that each required. Gord has retired now from Innovation Credit Union's board of directors. The impact of his leadership will be present long into the credit union's future. For Gord, the last 4 decades serving on the board has been an incredible opportunity and greatly influenced his life.
When I look at the friendships and the people that I've met and the experiences that I've had through the years, it's just been an amazing experience. I wouldn't have changed any of it. I really enjoyed what I was doing. It was just a truly great experience. If the opportunity arises, encourage anybody, take the step and put your name forward.
Congratulations to Gordon Lightfoot, recipient of the 2022 Lifetime Cooperative Achievement Award.